All right, welcome back, viewers. We have a couple more problems for geometry review. I'm going to link this worksheet from my Google Drive, so if you're doing this at home, you have access to the worksheets. Okay, so let's start with problem number 13. Determine whether the polygons are similar. If they are, write a similarity statement and find the scale factor of figure 1 to figure 2. Okay, so we need to first determine whether the polygons are similar. So all their corresponding angles should be congruent, and then these are all right angles, so clearly all the corresponding angles, those pairs are clearly going to be the same, they're going to be congruent. So now we have to figure out if the sides are proportional. 6 to 15, is that the same ratio as 10 to 25? Bless you. So let's see. Calculator. Is 6 to 15, is that the same ratio as 10 to 25? Let's look. I didn't even change them from decimals to fractions because I can just look at the decimals and see that they're the same. Yeah? Are you okay with that? Okay, all right. So now that we know that the ratios of the sides are the same, we know that the sides, those corresponding sides are proportional. So the corresponding angles are congruent and the corresponding sides are proportional. That means the two triangles are similar. So then it says, if they are similar, write a similarity statement. So let's do that next. Write a similarity statement. So however we name the first figure, we have to name the second figure in the exact same way. So however we choose to write the first one, I'm just going to call it MLKJ. MLKJ. Okay, so MLKJ is similar to, now since I started this bottom left-hand corner here, and M corresponds to S, I have to start with S here. So MLKJ, I have to call this one SRQP. Good? SRQP. And that is all a similarity statement is. It's just this is similar to this. Sometimes it's a length, like a segment. This segment is similar, or this length is similar to this. This triangle is similar to this. Their shapes are similar. Same with congruent. Like shapes are congruent. Lengths are equal. Angles are also equal. If you're talking about the measure of an angle, because it's a number, so those are equal. I think, what else have we done? Oh, find the scale factor. Scale factor is just picking one of these ratios and simplifying it, and I think we already put that in the calculator. So we can just push the fraction button and have the calculator simplify it for us, and there's the scale factor. Now I don't think it's specified which one they wanted first, if it was 5 to 2 or 2 to 5. Let's see how they said it. Oh, it does. It says find the scale factor of figure 1 to figure 2. So what is that scale factor going to be? Right. How would it change if we wrote 5 to 2? How would the question be worded if the answer was 5 to 2? Because this one is 2 to 5. Scale factor is 2 to 5. We can write that as a ratio, as I just did, or we can write that as a fraction, 2 over 5. If they said figure 1 to figure 2, so that's why it's 2 to 5. But what if they said figure 2 to figure 1? Then it would be 5 to 2. Are you guys good? Seeing if two figures are similar, writing a similarity statement, and finding scale factor. We just did like 3 problems in like 1 problem. I hope everyone is watching my videos and looking at all of my new thrift shop clothing. I'm seriously, like, I'm obsessed with it. Okay, let's move on. Last one. The polygons in each pair are similar. We're doing this problem right here. It's the second one for number 16. Find the missing dimension. All right, so we've got a question mark here. So I'm just going to call that x. X corresponds to 18, so that's got to be one side of our proportion. Now the other side, we're going to need some numbers. So I'm going to have to find two sides that we know the numbers, we know the values. There's not another variable. So I guess 5.5 corresponds to this side, but we don't have that number, so we can't really use that. But we have this 4 and this 12. So we have to be careful about where we put those numbers on either side of our proportion. Because we decided to put the x over the 18. So what are we going to do with the 4 and the 12 then? Since we put the x over the 18, which one's going to go in the numerator? The x or the 12? All the phones should be away. Okay. That is the number one mistake in doing these problems, is putting the 12 over the 4 by accident. So just be careful about that. Okay, now break out your calculator, cross multiply, divide. So it's going to be 18 times 4 and then divide by 12. What do you get? I put the division sign first because that's what Desmos likes. 18 times 4 and then divide by 12. I'm getting 6. Are you going to get 6?
Yeah, I got 6.
Okay. So x equals 6. And then we read the question again to make sure we answer the question. And it says find the missing dimension. And we just found it. So we're done. Good? All right. Thanks for coming out. Don't forget to subscribe.